up guys, Wild Media here, and as you can see from behind me, we've got Kuromi, and today we're going to be changing the steering wheel. So let's get started. So I'm going to be showing you guys the process to change the steering wheel on this thing. As you guys can see, it's just got the stock one in it so far, and the first step that you're going to want to do is take these little rubber grommets out, and it will expose a 10 millimeter right there that you guys can take off. There is going to be one on each side. If I get under here, as you guys can see right there, there's the other 10 millimeter. So you're going to want to take the two 10 millimeters out, and then you can get the airbag out. So let's do that. Now that we've got both of those 10 millimeters off on the side, the airbag, just, you want to be gentle with it. It just slides out just like this. Now what you're going to want to do is in here, you're going to see there's going to be a connector. You're going to want to disconnect that connector, and then we'll show you the next step after that. As you guys can see, now that we've got the airbag out and unplugged from our little connector right here, we're going to be using I'm using a 13/16. I don't know what it is in metric, but it fits on there nice and snug. So let's take that bolt out, and then we'll wiggle the steering wheel off. And now that we've got our nut off right here, I do still have it in the socket. It is, oh, I'm not going to be able to get it out. There it is. Oh, whoops. You're going to want to keep this nut right here for your hub adapter that you have. So we're going to set that off to the side somewhere safe. And now it's time to wiggle the steering wheel off, which is going to be your hard part. So time to get started. I forgot to say, you do want to disconnect this red wire on your steering wheel. And then I've got it all wiggled off. So we're just going to slide the cable through there. Trying to do this one-handed is very difficult. I do not recommend. But if we slide our cable through here, now we've got the steering wheel off and ready. Now for the next step, before we actually put our hub on, you're going to want to undo this like that as it just clips off. You've got a Phillips bolt right there, and then there's two more on the bottom right here. So to get this bottom piece off, there's going to be one screw right here, and then I think there's only one right here, and then you can get your bottom two screws out. And as you can see, with the bottom piece off, we've got all three exposed, and now we just got to take these bottom two off, and this piece comes off. And now, as y'all can see, I have got that piece off. It does have two connectors, so once you get those three off, you'll have to take these two connectors off. And now, as you can see, we've got our hub, and it's got splines in there, as you can see. So we were supposed to keep our wheel straight, and then our hub just slides right on there. And now we've got our hub on there. And the reason I said to keep this nut safe is because what you're going to do is you're going to take the nut now, and you're going to put it on there just like this. I'm going to torque it down to spec, and I'm going to put that on, and then we'll continue the rest of our process. As you guys can see, I've got it all torqued down. As you can see, it's not coming off. Now what we're going to do, before we actually mess with any of like the steering wheel components, we are going to be taking our bottom cover right here, and then we are going to be pushing that back on. We're going to put our three screws in, and then we're going to put our top one back on, and then we'll mess with the steering wheel. Now that we've got all three of our screws from the bottom put in, we can now take our top cover right here, and it goes on just like this, as you guys can see. Oh, struggling a little bit over here. And it just pops back in. And now we have a hub put on our car and ready to put a steering wheel on. And as y'all can see, we've got our brand new neochrome steering wheel to go with our little neochrome accessories. So we're going to be taking one of these bolts right here, and then if we take our steering wheel like this, you can get in the car real fast, just like this. I've had this stashed around waiting for the day for this to be used. Now is the day I get to use it. So we're going to put one of our bolts in like that, and then we're going to pick this up. This is really hard to do with one hand, sorry guys. Or just like this, line it up with our top bolt just like this, and we're going to take our gun that we were using with our, and we're just going to, oh, I have it set the wrong way. Yeah, just like this. And then, okay, so that one is on there, which you just want to leave that one loose for now so you can move the steering wheel around, and then you're going to take the rest of them and you're going to bolt them all in. So let's do that real fast. So as you guys can see, we've got all of our bolts put in. Now our steering wheel is attached to the car, and here's some B-roll of what it looks like. I know that obviously I don't have a horn button right now, but I'm going to be getting a custom Mazda horn button, so that will get put in once I have that arrive. I already ordered it. So it's just gonna have to look like this for a little bit. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. A quick little install on Kuromi, putting a steering wheel on it instead of the stock one. As you guys can see right here, there is the stock one. I'm going to be making a video on me modifying the stock one, and we're gonna be putting it on my simulator. I think this makes the interior look 10 times better, and the comfort and the drive and everything will just be so much nicer. I think for now, that's going to be all we're going to be doing to the interior. And then we're going to be working on like body kit soon. I did go ahead and order that, so that should be here soon. So that will be a video coming up. But that'll be all for today's video, guys. Hope you guys can like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Deuces!